Hello everyone, this is Tuesday morning and I'm sort of exhausted. For the first time since I started YouTube, I came down here and worked for several hours. It was a long time. I came out of here, I'm in the basement, about 4 a.m. this morning. I did not realize what time it was. Dan came down and said, "Honey, do you know what time it is?" And I said, "Well, no." And I guess I was sort of shocked that I had been down here this long, but I did not bring you along. I did the boring things, like taking all my pieces of mixed mold and waxing them all, and then taking all my pieces that need to be painted and putting the first coat of paint on them. And I painted the little footstool with the chalk paint, and I did the little tiny stuff that has to be done. I have 11 days before my craft show, and it's going to get real intense, and I am going to be probably doing a lot of things that I'm not filming right now. I did a 4-hour and 14-minute video. It did not get a lot of views, and I do have to worry about my algorithm, and it sort of told me that everybody tells me they love my long videos, but if people aren't watching them, then you know, there's no reason to put them up. So, I'm going to show you some of the resin pieces that I did. And it was just little bits and pieces. It wasn't like I took something entirely new and did it. I finished the turtle, and then I finished the back of the dragon that I did. I put another coat on the back because where I put the popsicle sticks, you'd have to watch that video to know what I'm talking about, but I just had to put another layer of resin on it, so I did that. And then I had some resin left over, so I did some small things, and I will show you those today. We may do a couple of resin pieces. I want to give Naked Fusion another try. I put the glue in Naked Fusion, and I don't even know if, you know, that resin accepts it. You know, the other resin companies will tell you not to do it because it's not made for that. It does work, but I do want to give it another try, so we will be doing something with that also. Before we get started, I have to say this, I forget most of the time, but hello for all of y'all that have never been here before. My name is Beth, and I am so glad that you're here. For my subscribers, or for those that have never been here before, no. See, I'm just now drinking my coffee, yeah. For those, I should probably just end the video and start all over again, but you know me, and I don't do that. So let me just start all over again. Take 2. This is a Tuesday, not a Monday, too. I'm going to introduce myself all over again. Hello. My name is Beth. For all of y'all that have never been here before, thank you. See what you're getting into. I hope you stay. For my subscribers, and for those that have been here many times before, but for some unknown reason has not subscribed, since it's free, I can't understand that. But thank you so much for coming back. I do appreciate each and every one of you. I am beyond blessed to be given this opportunity to do what I love, and share it with y'all. So thank you very much. Okay, we're going to get on, and I probably need to drink my coffee, which I'm doing right now, because I haven't had any, and I don't function really well. And I'm hoping, I'm just taking it off the heat mat. I've not looked at this stuff. Y'all are going to be seeing it with me. If I mess up, you see my mess ups. Okay, this is the dragon that I redid. The ones of y'all that watch my video will know. And there's still a little bit right here, but it looks so much better. And I'm okay with this. It's the back. But I still don't want it to look like it did. And it doesn't. And so I'm happy with this one. And that was this dragon that I did right here. Okay, some of the black got in there. But you know what? I'm okay with that. I'm going to put a little bit of black glaze right up through here to highlight this anyway. So I'm okay with that. I think it turned out really cool. Okay. And then I did these. And of course, these are my go-to. The skeleton heads really sell well, actually. And when I have little pieces of, no, it's not pieces, little bits of resin left, then I use these little molds. There's an air bubble right there, but I think because it's on the chin, I can sand that out. I normally don't get air bubbles, but it's right there. So yeah, in fact I could probably cut that. Let's see. Am I cutting too much of it off? We'll find out, won't we? Have you all ever done this before? Have you taken and cut your resin off? Yeah. And now I can sand it down and it will work just fine. I got a mess of birds and skeletons up above me on my shelf. This is black with that glitter that I mixed up. Hey, that's pretty too. A blue blackbird. And this is another into resin. I'm going to make these into brooches. Oh, yeah, that's nice. Oh, yeah, that's pretty. And Mother's Day is the day after the craft show, so I'm hoping that I'll do pretty good. And I'm just going to put a pin back on that and make these into brooches. And I don't know what I did with the other one that I made. I don't remember seeing that. I made that purple one and it turned out really pretty, but I don't know what I did with it unless I put it up here. But no, I don't see it up here. Okay. And I will clean that mold off later. And this little snail, I've got to refill it because I didn't have enough. But I did a little snail. And then the big thing was the turtle. And I hope it turned out good. You saw the first part of it. Where I just did the shells. Well, I took a little bit of white sand and put up underneath there, and then I put the cut glass green with a little bit of Let's Resin green mica, but just a little bit. Wow, this pops out really, really nice. Except for the head. Okay, the sand still came up a little bit, but not nearly as much as it did. And the green sort of came through, and I sort of wished it had enough, but that's okay. I still like it. I still like the way that it came out. There's no air bubbles. I like the way that you can see the sand. You can tell that it's setting in the sand. And yeah. I'm happy with that piece. Okay. And what I was going to do, and I don't know if I'm going to do it, but what I was going to do is I was going to attach that turtle right to there. You know how little babies attached? I just thought that would be cool looking to attach that right there. And I may still do that. And of course I'll paint the eyes in right there. But yeah, that was my thought process of putting the turtle on, the little turtle on the back. And that's probably what I'll do. Okay. And now we've got to figure out, I'll show you some, that is the end product of the napkin holder, and I'm happy with this. Is it what I was looking for originally? No, but I'm happy with this. And then that's the sunflower stool that I bought at I just painted that. This is just going to be a display, and so I just wanted it to be a basic color. And then I painted, I'll show you, I painted all of these just to give them a coat. Their first coat of paint. This is all stuff that's been sitting over there. And I painted some mushrooms because I'm going to be, these are all mixed to mold stuff. I'm going to be painting those. That's just a base coat that I painted on. And of course I did the house, and you see how that bled through? Boy, that was the Brea Reese. It was those cream pencils or cream sticks, cream watercolors, and that's 3 coats on there. And what else did I do? Well, I did a little bit more on this, but not a whole lot. It's still not totally finished, but yeah, on the little house. And these were really ugly, and so I sort of dry brush color to tone it down, and I'm going to do something else with that. I think I'm going to paint on these. I'm not sure. But yeah, and I dry brush the back too, just to tone it down a little bit so I can do something with it. It was just, I did not like the way that it looked at all. And then these are little pieces that I also use the chalk paint to dry brush on. I think I'm going to use that in something, although I sort of like that, and put that in something. So I don't know, it was just little things that I needed to get done really quickly. And I cleaned, and I redid the aisle a little bit. I'm going to spray this to make it shiny. I think I'm going to spray it to make it shiny. I may just use the gloss sealer from Mix to Mold. Let's just do this real quick. This won't take long. My poor brushes, I've tried to clean them out, but they are, they have been used non-stop here. Yeah, I took everything off my table and totally cleaned everything off. Now this is really, really deep. And so you've really got to sort of pounce to get into the, and I'll go back and get the excess off. But I want to make sure it's getting down in the piece. I even put the chalk paint on the back, because this was the 10-minute polyurethane resin, and the back just looked sort of ugly, because it had, you know, tones of paint, and though the white, of course the polyurethane turns white until you do something with it. And I just need to clarify something again. All casting powders are not equal, y'all, and they all perform differently. And so when you watch someone, and I've said this before, but I need to clarify this. When you watch someone that is using a different casting powder, and I'm going to use examples of the ones that I know. EcoPore, Aqua Cast, and Jesmonite. Are not going to be totally the same as the Mix to Mold or the Perfect Cast, or even the Resincrete, I don't think. They have similarities, but they're not all the same. And so when someone does something with one, please don't think that it's universal, because it's not. It's not. And I just don't want to see someone spend money or be upset when they try it for the first time and you don't understand why it doesn't work out for you. That upsets me when that happens. I don't like people just generalizing crafts in a category, because they're all different. And I don't want someone to waste their money or to get discouraged by any means whatsoever. I mean, that's the last thing that you want to do with someone who is trying to show their creativity. You don't do anything to cause any kind of discouragement. So just note that when you're using a mixed mold, it's mixed mold. And watch somebody who uses mixed mold. If you're using Jesmonite or Aquacast or Ecopore, watch someone who is using that product. That's when you're going to get your best information, is when they're actually using that specific product. That's what you want to do. You don't want to watch someone, I mean, you can watch anybody you want to, you know, but if you're learning and wanting to know about a specific product or craft, watch whoever is using what you're using, and you will have the best outcome. And that's all I'm saying. Alrighty, and we're getting back to this. And I'm just, as you can see, I'm just going back over it and brushing it off, just to get, because I don't want that stuff setting in there. And so I'm sort of just going back and tapping it to get it out of the wells, because this is a really detailed textured piece, and you don't want that sealer sitting there. You just want it to seal the piece, not fill it in. Okay, I think I got most of it out of there. So I'm going to take one of these and put a little bit of water. And I brought more water down here. I want to clean my brush out, and you can't see it, but I'm just cleaning it out. And yes, I have it back on Pro. That 4-hour video was not good quality. I had to lower the quality to get it uploaded from my phone. I'm hoping at some point I can buy a camera to do nothing but film my YouTube videos. But right now I'm working with what I've got, and that's okay. So just be patient with me. This won't dry all the way, but I just wanted you to see it's sort of shiny. Oh, and we're going to test a piece out. Somebody wanted to know if the mixed mold, when you use the wax, if it waterproofed it. And this new stone wax that I got, which I absolutely love, my hands were hurting me so bad after I got through waxing all that last night, and they're still aching a little bit, but they claim on their website that it does waterproof. We're fixing to test that out to see. I've always said water resistant, I'll go with waterproof. I have a hard time believing anything but marine varnish. Is it marina or mariner varnish? What they use on boats is the only thing that I would honestly say would be 100% waterproof. But And see, that still look, but it doesn't look as bad as it did. And I don't know if you can, yeah, you can tell the difference. And I'm going to put that, I think, on a canvas where I put texture and put trees around to the back in a texture. And I'm going to put that on a canvas. This is what I'm going to do with it. And I've got this up here because I plan on doing resin. And I'm drinking more coffee, y'all. And now I got to figure out what I'm going to paint. No. Oh boy, I need more coffee. I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to pour in resin. I want to give this Naked Fusion fair equal opportunity, and I don't think I did. So I'm looking to see what we can pour. Oh, I was going to show you the. Okay, let's just see. This is one of my prettiest pieces. I absolutely love this piece. I love the way that it turned out. I think it's quite stunning. But I did wax that, and we are going to buff it. I wish I had a micro cloth down here, but we're going to buff it out. And I do have a buffer, but I'm just trying to see if it's going to be, oh, you can see, can you see the sheen on it now? I love that wax. And I wished I'd bought 2 of them when it was on, because it's not, it was just like a really short sale, and I wish I'd bought more than 1. I could have bought 3 of them for the price of 1. And yes, you do have to do this. You have to buff your piece out once you put wax. You can't just put wax on it and leave it. You do have to buff it out. Now, if you have a big buffer, like a sanding wheel, which I'm tempted, if we had a Harbor Freight still, I would probably go and get one, because they're not expensive at Harbor Freight. But we don't have one now. Okay. And you would get even nicer shine, but it shined up really good. I couldn't reproduce this, and I know it, and I absolutely love it. And I don't know why I'm taking a piece I love to see if it's water, but it is. You see that? You see how it just repels the water. I hope you're seeing that. It's repelling the water. It's bubbling up. There's one. There's one. Yeah. Everywhere there's a spritz of water. I still wouldn't go as far as to say it's waterproof, but it's definitely water resistant. Now, if I did that, I'll just show you. Do I have a piece that I have not, I don't know if I've got a piece that I have not done that with yet. I waxed this. Remember the skeleton? I waxed that. You see how vibrant those, it makes the colors pop, y'all. I just want to show you the difference. You see that? Can you see the shine? You see that? Yeah. That's what the wax does for this stuff. Look at that. And that's just me. I'm not going to be able to do this very much longer. My hands were already hurting. But you see that? You can see that shine. It's wonderful. And it does finish it off. And I need a non-lint microfiber cloth down here is what I need. And I always do the bottom too. Don't just do the... And I even got inside the nose cavity and all that. But, oh, yeah. And it's just wonderful. And you could buff it even more to get it even a higher shine. I don't know. I even did the blue. Remember the blue that I did? I even waxed that last night. Let's see if I can get that to... Oh, my hand's getting tired though. The more you buff, the better it is, and my hand's getting tired. But yeah, you can see that shine. Look at the vibrancy of that color, y'all. I mean, that's mixed mold. And that's the color, and I hope it's coming through. All the veininess and all the... You see how it puts that sheen on there? Wherever you buff it. And the colors don't change with a mixed mold. See, that's the piece that I did to match with it. You see the sheen that it puts on there? And I'm not going to sit here and do all of this. And it is taking some of the color off, and that's okay. I know it's protected from water now and spills, and I know that they could take a damp rag and dust it off without any kind of discoloration. And I absolutely love that. And I'm not going to wax the whole, I'm not going to buff the whole thing out. And I'm looking for a piece that I have not. I think I did them all. I think I took every piece that I had and put wax on it last night. Oh wait, I don't think I did these hearts. Okay, this is an unfinished piece, I think. Yeah, you see how the water just collects on that? And you see how it changes? And it does. See how I made it darker on the back? You don't want that. You don't want your piece, if somebody spills liquid or something, you don't want it to do that. And so that's why you should always finish your piece. Okay, now on to trying to find something to give Naked Fusion an equal opportunity. We're going to do this turtle. I'm going to do it in just the Naked Fusion with this right here. We're going to use Let's Resin Turquoise, and we're going to use Let's Resin Aqua, and we're going to use do they have a green? I'm looking. Why don't they have a green? Sky blue, no. Lots of blues. No greens, y'all. Oh, that says pale green. Okay. Okay, that's what we're going to use. We're using the Let's Resin Colorful Mica Powder, Turquoise, Pale Green, and Aqua. And we're using the Naked Fusion. And I'm going to get three cups out. That's for the 3 different colors. And I'm wondering how much I'm going to need. I'm going to say about 5 ounces. What do y'all think? I don't have a clue. $5 ounces? Or is that too much for that? That is just my guess. And what I plan on doing, but you all know how my plans go sometimes. What I'm planning on doing is doing turquoise and aqua in here, and the pale green throughout here. So I need more pale green and less of those. And now I need a cup. I'm running out of these cups. Let me see if I've got one over here, measuring cup that I can use. Two, that would be 4 ounces. I don't think that's going to be enough though. And I definitely want it to be totally precise, so we're not going to be playing with the measurements. So let me get this out. Let me get these out. I'm looking for the other one that has the... Okay. Let me put those over there. We're going to do 80 and 80 right now. And I redid all of my stuff down here too. I took it all out. I keep all my resin and mixed mold down up underneath my workstation. I bought this at Harbor Freight for eBay, actually, way before I ever even started thinking about doing YouTube videos. And I almost sold it at a yard sale that we had. And if it hadn't been for Marie, thank you, Marie, she knows who she is, she said, Beth, keep that. Use it for your workstation. Oh, she was so right. I don't know what I would have done without this now. It is the perfect workstation. I paid $99 for this. Of course, it's been years ago. I don't know if they're still $99. My son put it together for me, and it is wonderful. And if I could get another one, I most definitely would. Harbor Freight had a bad leak about a year and a half ago, and they were in a strip mall, and the owners of the strip mall would not do anything, and Harbor Freight said, no, the building's too old, we're not putting the money in it, and just moved. And so the closest one now is in Kentucky, and it's just not convenient for me, and I hate it because I love Harbor Freight. Okay. Now this is Naked Fusion. I have every confidence that this is going to work out good. This says bubble free, low viscosity, odorless, diamond clear. Well, we're not going to know about the diamond clear, but now I do have to say I used it in the top of the turtle, and I did put this in the bubble machine, and it's, you know, it's pretty clear bubbles. Now this is from the mica that came from this, but it worked really well in the bubble machine. It really did. So I think the ones with the glue, you just don't use the glue with it. And maybe I put too much glue in. You know, that's a possibility too. Okay, this is A. I'm not going to do this so where you can see it, because I got to be able to see this. And I'm filling it up to 80. And yes, I try to wipe the top off. And did I hit 80? Ooh, yeah. Okay. Okay, right back on there. Okay, this is B, and it's quite cold down here. We have the air going upstairs. Because, you know, it's been in the 80s, 70s and 80s here. So we turned the air on. But it gets colder down here than it does upstairs. So even during the summer, unless I open up the bay doors, it's always going to be cold. It maintains like a 69 to 70 degree down here, right on the cusp of what you really should have for resin. So okay, I'm doing this so I can see how many ounces. Making sure that I don't have anything in here. And then I'm going to get out one of these and make sure that I don't have... I'm going to use a new one. I don't want to... Because even if you think it's clean, you start looking at these things and they're really not. I need to take a day and do nothing but clean all my tools, everything. But it won't happen until after the craft show. This is the last day of the month. And you don't have to do this. I try to get every bit I can. I had fun down here last night. I had the music blaring. At one point, I was, I think it was when I was waxing some of the pieces. I turned on YouTube and I was watching Marva's show. And it was so funny because, well, and I laughed because she said, yeah, she said, Beth's got a 4-hour video out. And I thought, oh no. And she said, I was a little over an hour into it. She said, but I had to stop and do my own. And she said, I don't know. I wouldn't have enough to save in 4 hours. And I'm thinking, you know, that's one thing I've never had a problem with, is finding something to say. I guess I was blessed with the gift of gab. I don't know. I've been that way ever since I was little. I was the kid in the family that when we went to the store or anywhere, I would be talking to complete strangers. And I never thought that people were strangers when I was a kid, you know. I would just start talking to anybody and everybody. But I was the only one out of the kids that did that. And, you know, for the longest time I thought I was adopted. I truly did. Because I didn't think I was anything like my brother and sister. My older brother and sister. Of course, when I was a kid, my youngest brother wasn't even there yet. I think there's 7 years difference between me and Richard. But it's funny, I can remember my dad one time, he was over and we were sitting there talking about different things, and he just looked at me really funny, and I said, Dad, I said, why are you looking at me like that? And he just smiled real big, and he said, I know you're going to hate what I'm fixing to tell you. And he said, but you and Debbie are so much alike. And he said, and I never realized it until I got the opportunity to spend as much time with you. Because we saw each other, you know, a little bit, but he had moved up, and he was actually working at the same apartment complex as I managed. Well, I was assistant manager there. And which was a great, I am so thankful for that, because he passed away probably about a year later, and that was such a blessing. But he was right when he said that. I said, oh no, there's no way me and my sister or anything alike. But he was so right. You know, the older I get, the more I see it. But as a kid, it was like, I always felt like the odd man out. And I guess I always have my whole entire life. When it comes to my siblings, I always felt like I was the odd man out. Not that it's a bad thing. Not saying that, you know, I never felt like I was unloved by them or anything. It was just... I just always looked at things differently. Okay. Now I want you to see this. There are a lot of bubbles in there. And I never cleaned my debubbler thing out. It is still sitting over here with stuff in it, but I want to give it a chance, so let me see if I can't. I'm going to pause you and I'll be back. Okay, we're back. We're going to pour. We're going to divide these up. There's still quite a bit of bubbles, and it's been sitting here for about 10 minutes. It's starting to get warm, so we're going to see. Okay. Now we are going to mix in some micas. I'm looking for the stiff spoon. I don't want the flexi spoon. Okay, we needed more green. So these have not been opened before. Right now I'm just opening them. Next one is aqua. Hey, that's a pretty one. I just got that all over my glove. Getting a baby wipe out. If I can. I don't know why these baby wipes want to all come out at one time. Do y'all have that problem? And then the last one is turquoise, which is my favorite color. Now these are not a stark difference, okay? These are very similar in color. I think I need to add some more pale green because that was the most and I put the least in there. These gloves are getting in my way today. Okay, here we go. This is the aqua. And this is getting quite hot actually. If I don't pour this pretty soon. I mixed it up 10 minutes ago and it's getting quite thick. Okay. Okay. It's like they're not mixing up really good, so I don't know. Okay, and this is the one that has the most in it. Spraying it down really good with alcohol. And then I'm beating it off. Okay, here we go. And it all got in. That's okay. Let's see if I've got enough to fill this up. I did make some extra just in case. This was not enough, and I don't think it's gonna be. So almost. Gonna do this, and let's see what happens. I feel like I should put something right there. Right there. What should I put right there? Oh, it's overflowing now. It means it's not level. pull a pipette out that, oh, yeah, no, this is not good. I've never poured this mold. So I don't know. Of course, I don't want to waste this. Why is this doing this? It's not coming out of the pipette. Okay, this is wild. Why is it stuck inside this thing? Wow. Wow, wow, and wow. I'm trying not to, oh, now it's coming out. Okay. This is just insanity. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm fixing to get my gloves off. And getting new ones on. It's still running. And it's not that it's too full, because it's not. I think the board is unlevel. And of course, I'm not going to waste this resin sitting here. Y'all know that I'm not. I've still got resin sitting over here. It's probably getting thick, thick, thick. Because this is getting thick. If you could do a bloom with this resin. It looks really, really thick. Pour a little bit of the clear in here. We're going to have a funny looking bird. I'm not going to waste that. I've got to get this leveled, which means I'm going to do something stupid because I know that that's level over there. So I'm looking for something that I can scoop up underneath. And yes, I'm going to make a mess out of this, and I know it, but I need to carry it over here and put it where I know it's level. That thing shows level, but it's not level. Look at all that I've wasted. But now I've got some over here that I need to do something with. And I need to get this off of here. Wow. I gotta get this cleaned off. But we're gonna move this. We're not gonna use this because it's not level. I think my table's more level than this thing is. Which is sort of sad. I would not recommend this right here. This Moth resin board. I've had nothing but problems with it since I bought it. It's showing level, but it's not. But I want to clean it up. I don't want to leave it in here dirty. But now I'm trying to get the resin. And this is not something that I can wait and do afterwards because it will get hard. And yes, even if this resin turns hard on me, then so be it. But I'm going to get it off my mat. It's already starting hard on over here. Okay, here we go. Changing gloves again. Yeah, this is most definitely level right here, which is so nice. So very nice. till I get whatever the next thing I use, if it's still usable. If I can find, I don't think this is going to be enough to do this frog, but let me get some gloves on. And I do prefer these gloves, but I'm almost out of them. They sent me the wrong gloves. I prefer the ones with the grippy things. They feel more comfortable in my hands too. Those. Okay, let's mix this up. Let's do the two-parter. I sort of liked. I like the aqua and the turquoise. So let's just do that. I know he's a frog, but I can make him any color I want to. That's what's so great about this. Oop! Yep, I hit it. I don't want those. No. I keep changing my mind, don't I? Yeah. Oh, now I have to figure out where you are all over again. Okay, no bubbles in this. That's the key to this. Just let it set. Don't put it in a debubbler. Don't put it... Oh, wow. Okay. Now I know. It does degas itself, y'all. And I'll take you up and let you see real quick in just a minute. I'm looking for what did I just do with my stick? Goodness, this has all got mixed and mold stuff on it. Oh crap. Yep, it does. Okay. This is not the stick I wanted to get the rest of the resin out with, but it's going to have to work. These work fine for mixing, but they do not work good for getting your resin out of your... I won't buy them again. That I can tell you. Oh, here it is. That's the one I want. These are the ones that get the resin out for you. And it scrapes the sides. I probably put bubbles in this, but can you see? Okay. And I probably have a little bit more of one. It doesn't really matter, and I don't think this is going to be enough to do both. And that's okay if it's not. I've got an idea. If it is, great. Oh, let's see. What did I do with those? Well, I just had those out here. And now I can't find them. It was those little BBs, and I was going to put them in the feet. find the BBs. Oh, that's a shame. No. I guess I hid them from myself, which I do all the time, as y'all know. Okay. That was the aqua. That has the most. This is the turquoise. It has the least. We're going to mix those up. Now this is getting really, really, really thick. Probably way too thick to do this, but where is my little tool? Yes, I do want this stuff up in here a little bit, in the toes and the feet. So I'm bringing it up to fill in. I should have sprayed this with alcohol. It's thick as this is, I most definitely should have sprayed it with alcohol. So if there is any bubbles, it is most definitely my fault. It is most definitely the user's fault, not the product, if I have bubbles in this. Sure that that's down in there. Yeah, I'm sort of painting it all. I don't know if you can tell what I'm doing, but I'm sort of painting. And y'all are probably going to freak out when I do this. But I have this left over, so I thought, well, you know, you don't know unless you try. And so we're fixing to try. Have you guessed what I'm doing yet? That is a gorgeous color. I sort of hate to not just mix up more resin and fill it up. I think that's what I'm going to do too. I think my experiment is going to yeah, we're gonna mix more resin up. That is just too pretty not to. I know. I was gonna pour mixed mold in it. I was, y'all. And we will try this at some point again. I promise. Just not today. And yes, I am mixing this up in a hurry. Yes, there probably is going to be air bubbles. I'm trying to heat it up, y'all. I don't think I've ever poured that frog before. Okay. And yes, I'm going to go ahead and just mix a little bit of both of them in here together. Yep, I just did that. So I figured if this is too much, then I could always use it for skeleton heads and birds. Or another into resin. I need more of the aqua. Whoa. Does it look like fairy dust coming up from the camera? Yeah, okay. I made way too much. Before I fill it all the way up, I'm bringing it over here. Whoop. I'm bringing it over here. And then I'll fill it up a little bit more. I want to make sure the legs are and the feet. So I'm just filling the legs and the feet up a little bit more. Hopefully not enough to make them go over. Okay, and I have quite a bit of this left, so we're going to find something else to pour with it. Let's see what I've got. Something different, right? Something I've not poured before. That would be pretty, wouldn't it? I hadn't poured that before. Let's try that. This is a gorgeous color for that. Yeah, I'm sort of letting it just run into where it needs to go. Which it will, if you're patient, which I'm not. Okay, I'm bringing it over here, and I will. Uh-oh. Yep, I did the same thing, didn't I? Thankfully, didn't pour it so full that I couldn't do this. But I gotta get it on the mat, so. Having to move some things around on the mat. So I can get it all on here. Where it's even. Okay, and let me pour a little bit more, basically down here in the little wingy area. Okay, and I still have a little bit left. So, we're going to do another one of those. Making sure there's nothing in there. And there is. A little piece in there. Okay. And I just pour a little bit down in there. And I run it probably a little bit more than that. And I run it back and forth so I can see if it's getting all the way down in there. And I just keep doing that because the very first one that I did had an air bubble down in there. Okay. Bringing it over to the heat mat. Okay. I still have room now. I still have resin, lots and lots of resin. So let's do some birds. Yes, I always squish them. Make sure there's no air bubble in the beak or the tail. Okay, skeleton head. Another skeleton head. And now all this is Naked Fusion. Everything that I'm making today is Naked Fusion. The last didn't turn out really good, and I wanted to give it a fair chance, so it could have been the glue. And this is just strictly mica powder and with the resin. So I don't think I have enough left to do anything with, but we'll try the crystal and just see. It's a possibility there's enough left for it. So we'll try. And there was. Okay. I don't think I have enough left for anything else. Well, maybe one of those. What do y'all use these for? Is that a hair? What do y'all use these for? Somebody told me what they were, but what do you use them for? Somebody said they were cubic gems, I think is what they said. Which I didn't even know what they were, but what do you use that for? Y'all don't do this. Don't get it up off the thing and use it. That's not a good idea. I just wanted to be able to fill up 2 of them. Probably could have filled up 3 of them if I hadn't have. No, I couldn't have. Okay. I think I've used every bit of that resin. And I have proceeded to make a mess. But I can clean it up. I won't do it on camera. But I have to get it to a point where I can get my gloves off. Because I can't touch the camera. I don't really want to take my gloves off until I get it clean. So hold on a minute. Let me see if I can do this and pause it enough to turn it off. You know what? I'll be back when everything is done. It's probably going to be about 3 hours. Hi everyone, we are back, and it's been a couple of hours, but I wanted to go ahead and do this. This is for the 2 giveaways. This is I did it on another phone. I'm just going to play it onto here so you can see the comment picker do its thing. The first one is going to be for the mix-to-mold measuring cup, the one that didn't turn out right the first time because it was somebody outside the United States. So we had to redo it. I'm hoping this person is within the United States. And then the second one was the scratch pad from Brea Reese. So I'm going to go ahead and play these. I'm redoing the giveaway for the mixed mold measuring cup and utensils. And And I just wanted to show you, it's the same settings. That is the YouTube video that originally aired the giveaway. That's the number of winners is going to be 1. Show random names. And it's with the comment replies. I'm just showing. Okay, and now we're gonna hit this start raffle. Oh, I'm sorry if this is shaking because I'm just holding it. Why is it not working? Sorry. I put the YouTube. Okay. Hold on a minute. Y'all, I'm going back to YouTube. Okay. I thought I had it in there. You don't need to be looking at the ceiling of my deck, so I had to get the correct YouTube link in there. So when it pops back in, I think it's fixing to pop back in now. I think. I'm looking for it. There it is. Okay. Could have sworn that's the same one that's in there. But we'll try it. Paste. Okay. Maybe it wasn't. There it is. I know this is shaky because I'm just holding a phone. Get YouTube comments. Okay. Now we're going to start. And this is only open to the US. And I'm really hoping that, oh, I don't know who this is. I'm hoping they're US. At Julia Epley 5964. Please contact me through Instant Messenger or my Gmail at Annie Studio Clay Art and give me your address. If you are not in the U.S., please let me know because it is only open to U.S. residents. I stated that in the video, but there may have been a misunderstanding, so just let me know. And of course, as always, YouTube has nothing to do, absolutely nothing to do with these giveaways. It is me and me only doing this. Okay, we're going to go ahead and do the scratch pad too while we're here. So we're changing that. I am going to go into my YouTube. Okay, you don't need to be looking at my ceiling. So. And this won't take very long, and then we'll get into the resin. I think it's ready to go. Over here. Paste. Okay, and there's the link for that. Sorry, I know this is horrible. Filter comments by that right there. That is what you were supposed to put in. My mouse is low. Okay, I'm going to get YouTube comments. Oh, there's only 32. Okay. And this is for the scratch pad from Brea Reese. Of course, this is only USA only, so. Oh, wow. Okay, I know this person, and of course, you know this is fair. You know, the software shows. So at Little Bella 6984, you won the scratch pad from Brea Reese. There you go. Okay, this is going to be on my video. I am just going to show this from my phone onto the video that I'm putting out tonight. Thanks, everybody. Okay. And there you have it. That's the last two giveaways. And we're going to get into the resin now, and I hope it's ready to go. Oh no. Uh-oh, something tells me it's sticky. I thought I felt it though, and it was... Is this not... Is this still too... This is a frog. We're going to try the frog first. Oh, maybe not. No. Why is... Nope, we're not doing that. That's not ready. Okay. Let's see if the turtle's ready. Now remember, this is Naked Fusion. That's just one little air bubble right there in the back. And this is Let's Resin Micas. And this is still soft, but I'm hoping it will be okay. I've never done this mold before. Oh, this is real bendy. Real bendy. Okay, let's turn it. Ooh. Okay. That's pretty. What do y'all think? I have some cleaning up to do right there. But, oh yeah. I like this. And it's sort of transparent. I don't know if you can tell. Let's get this light. Can you sort of tell? Let me put the light up underneath. So you can see the light up underneath it. It's not opaque at all. And I sort of like that. Because where's the black thing? Hold on a minute. Let me find the black. It's got paint all over it. Can you tell it changing? Yeah, it looks different. That's the way with the black up underneath, which I really like, actually. I could put a coat of black resin on the back, but I'm not going to because I like it the way it is. And that's without it. That's actually quite pretty. Okay. That's the first one. I'm afraid this is going to be way too soft too. I'm trying, y'all, so you can see this. don't mind it being soft. I just don't want it to be goopy. And that other was goopy. That might be goopy too. Okay, I'm pulling it closer to me in hopes that I can get it out, even with it being this soft. Okay, and I was able to. And there is a lot of over right there. But I'm going to wait because it's still really goopy. And if I try, I think if I even tried to cut it at this point. Well, no, it's cutting off pretty good. So I'll cut. This is still way too soft. But okay, and I'm going to leave it alone. But that is, yeah, it's still goopy on my hand. But that is actually quite pretty. Oh no, it's sticking. Okay, I'm gonna set it on that, and I'm gonna get this off my hand. It's actually quite pretty. And we can get the little things out. The frog, I did another one of these. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if we can get this out or not. It's like part of it was fine and part of it was still sticky. But yeah, there's that one. I'm afraid these are all going to be way too sticky because they're smaller. Yeah, they're way too sticky. See if I can get. Nope. Okay, that's not coming out. Well, since the turtle was the main, I really wanted to try that. This should come out because it was just a little bit. It was mostly the black. Oh, and all the antennas come. Oh, that's sweet right there. Ooh, I like the way that did. Oh yeah, I like that. And that's still. Oh, that's quite pretty. Do you see the? Oh yeah, that's cool. Okay. I really wish. Now let's see if we can get this bird. This is the one that has the. Let me get that off of there before it sticks. This is the one that I poured clear into. Oh, and that's quite pretty too. Okay, it's weird how some of them are doing fine and others are just goopy. Maybe it's the way that they were setting on the heat mat. That might be it. Let me... Oh, you're gonna hear the car coming in. Dan's coming home from work. Yep, boom boom, boom boom. We have no muffler. Our muffler is broke on our car. He tried to call me just a minute ago. And this is still soft, but I'm able to get it out anyway. Whoop. Oh, there we go. This is a pretty color. This is a very, very pretty color. That's the Let's Resin colorful micas, aqua and turquoise. That's the colors of it. Now the frog has grain in it, but this stuff right here just has the turquoise and the aqua. Oh yeah, these are quite pretty. Very, very pretty. Hi, honey. I'm almost done filming. Do you work tomorrow?
Yeah.
How's your knee doing? You need an ice pack? I think there's one in the freezer. If there's not, let me know and I'll find one. He did something to his knee. It's been hurting him. And he had to walk all over the place earlier today at work. I got a little upset about that, actually. Okay, that came out probably too soon, but it came out. And if I leave it alone, it will be just fine. It's quite pretty. No air bubbles. Okay. So what else do we have over here? We have this one, but I don't think... This is just a crystal. I don't think it's done yet. No, I'm going to leave it in there. I think I'm going to turn this back on. I really I wanted you to be able to see the frog. I don't understand why this skeleton head won't come out and the other one did. But it's not, so. Dude, look at that point. I still don't know what the, I mean, I know what they are. Somebody told me what they were. But what are you using for? Well, this one's not coming out. Oh, that's weird. Okay, I'm going to leave that in there. It's like the heat. Yeah, I'm still going to try. It's like... Oh no, I'm gonna mess it up. Just that one's not coming out. Just that one foot. And I don't understand why. If I could get it off this way, maybe, without pulling the head off. Okay. Come on. No, I don't want to tear the feet off. Come on. Oh no, it's stuck. Oh no. Well, let me get it off my finger. I have resin on my fingers now. I was able to get it off, so at least we can look at it now. And yeah, that's where I stabbed myself with an X-Acto knife earlier. And I'm taking the same X-Acto knife and trying to scrape the resin off my finger. Y'all don't do as I do. Not when it comes to stupid stuff like this. I will tell you when it's stupid though. This is stupid. I know it's stupid. But I got it off. And I want it off my finger. Okay, let's flip it over. Let's see. Oh, that's quite pretty. Yes, look at all the... Yeah, I got a lot of cleanup to do. I do. But that's okay. I'll clean that up because that is actually very, very, very pretty. Okay, cool. I'm going to put this back over here. And I'm going to let it just set. And the only thing you didn't see, what you've seen bukus of, is the skeleton head, one of the skeleton heads, and the crystals. But you've seen those before, so I don't feel bad about leaving those in the mold. Well, I would say that this Naked Fusion pour was a success. Every piece turned out, even with me taking them out early. So, would I buy Naked Fusion again? Yes, I would. I can't tell you how much it was. I think it is a little bit cheaper, but I don't remember, so I shouldn't say that. If y'all are interested, let me know, and I'll find where I bought it, and I will put a link down below if you're interested in it. I need to get some tape to that. I need to clean up my molds, but I'm not doing this right now. This is actually at 2 hours and 7 minutes, and I'm going to end this video. I was successfully able to put everything I wanted to. I did not do mixed mold in this video, but that's okay. I do plan on making some more tonight, and I will hopefully be able to film that. Let me pull this over, and I hope you can see that. I absolutely love that, and I love the snail. I do love the snail. Let me take those off, and the birds. I love them all, but let me pick this one up, the bird. And it's funny because that looks a little different. That's quite pretty. And then of course that, and that is very, very pretty too. I like that. That's the first time I've ever poured this. Look at the back. Oh, the back is just as gorgeous as the front of it is. So, yeah. Okay, cool. Alrighty, y'all. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope maybe you learned something, or you saw something that might motivate you, give you inspiration, help your imagination just a little bit. Any or all of the above. As always, I'll ask you to hit the thumbs up like button. Subscribe if you haven't. It is free. I would love for you to do that. The Facebook group, of course, is the link to that is in the description below. I also want to mention, someone asked me, and it is in there. I don't ever talk about it, but I do have an Amazon wish list. The link to that is in underneath the description. And I do put things in there that I would love to try or that I need. And that is a great way to help support the channel, along with Buy Me a Coffee, which the link to that is also in the description. And when I do receive a gift from someone, I do shout them out. I do appreciate that, very much so. It's not necessary. It is not something I expect. But it is there if that is the way you choose to help support my channel. I very much appreciate it. Alrighty, I hope y'all have a fantastic night, and I will see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.